This idea of contrasting characters and contrasting worlds doesn't just apply to this story, The Loons. It applies to so many stories. Titanic, what are the two worlds?
Yeah. High class. Yeah.
Who's in the high class world?
The ladies.
The ladies.
I don't know what name. The ladies.
Rose.
Rose.
Rose. What's the issue in Titanic? Anybody remember? It's a few years.
Fell in love.
But in social differences.
Social differences? Yeah. Jack is definitely. But the situation of Rose is that her family, which seems to be upper class, is actually doesn't have a lot of money. So what is her mother getting her to do? Yeah. She wants Rose to marry the bad guy, right? So you'll see this in Romeo and Juliet. You know, it's not so much class, it's just they're fighting, the two families. Okay? So any other ideas? These are great. Good. Nice work. Yeah. So piquette's kind of being, what do we call that when someone starts to speak loudly? Anybody know?
Show off.
Show off? Okay. So she's perhaps showing off in the cafe. This is the cafe. Here's a word, vocabulary. Bravado. Anybody know that word?
No.
Heard that word? Okay, the root is what?
Brave.
So this is when I seem to be acting brave. I may be afraid inside, but it's like, oh yeah, I'm getting married. Yeah. He's a rich guy. Yeah, we're getting a big house. Yeah, I've seen the world. Yeah. I've been to Saskatoon, I've been to Edmonton, I've been to Calgary. I don't like this town, it's got nothing. We go to the dance, that's the only thing that's any good in this town. So that's bravado. Do you recognize that? You know some people maybe?
Yes.
Who?
Want to hide something. Like, I want to pretend.
I want to pretend, I want to hide. What do I want to hide, Jane?
Ticket. Because I think she's lack of self-confidence and yeah, she wants to social advanced, so she just acts like she would be rich, or life will be changed.
Yeah, life is going to change. So this is connected to this. Often people who really don't have high self-esteem or high self-confidence mask it. So it's a kind of a mask. But at one point in the cafe scene with Vanessa, there's a kind of a stripping away of the mask. And let's go back to the text here.
In her eyes there was a terrifying hope.
What kind of a hope?
Terrifying hope.
Terrifying. Now, how can hope be terrifying? That seems a little strange to me. But the author's chosen those words very carefully. And for me, this is one of the most powerful sentences in the story.
So Vanessa, she looked her eyes with terrifying hope.
Yeah.
She thought, is that possible hope?
Yes, Jan, I think you're onto something.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain more?
Because I don't exactly can explain. Because from a lower class jump to the higher class, just is that really possible?
Is that really possible?
Yeah.
Okay. So who perhaps is terrified? Who is this terrifying to?
In my opinion, Pickett is terrifying. He really searching for her hope.
I think she's realizing maybe that there is no hope. She's trying to catch something in her life, but maybe she's realizing that at the end there is no chance, and her life will end up ruined or something.
Yeah. Her life will end up, she can see, even with this hope, she can see the future of ruin, of death, as Jane suggested. So it's a kind of a push-pull. I want this, I want to escape, but I can see also at the same time that it's going to end badly. Very interesting. Okay, good ideas, great ideas. That terrifying hope. This is kind of like gold when you're writing literary analysis. If you can find a quote like that that is so complex you can write a whole paragraph about it, right? Just like we've just discussed here. It's terrifying in these ways. It's terrifying for Vanessa. It's terrifying for Piquette. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Don't want to write a paragraph about it? Well, you don't have to, but often if you can go to the text and find something interesting like this, it will just lead to ideas, and that's what we're exploring today.